going on? I'm so happy to be here and do another live, and hopefully, you guys can come through and let's talk a little bit. All right. What is going on? I haven't been here, honey, but I got to tell you something. I'm loving this hair. Do you guys see this hair? Okay, this is by Outre. This is unofficially sponsored by Entre. And when I tell you this hair, it slays. I love the color. I have this color in red. And I think I like it so much because the cap construction is so comfortable. And the hair is so lovely. I might just have to get them all in different colors, okay? How y'all doing? What's going on? So I'm here to talk to you guys. I haven't did a live on this channel in such a long time, but I guess I need to come back and do more often. So I wanted to come back and talk to you guys about some stuff. You guys know I have Jessica Kohinoor back activated. Yeah, it's been so long. And now I have her activated. So I wanted to let you guys know that. All right. And if you want to know, well, why now? You know why? Because what better time than now? It is a lot of stuff that's going on in the world, and Lord knows people can use a Jessica Kohinoor voice. And I know on my main channel, it's always Gigi. And listen, my main channel have been doing so much conspiracy theories and true crimes. I have tried this summer to try to get it to fit, into Jessica mode before I came out with it, but it's a challenge. Shit. I'm thinking about on my main channel just going back into audio and going back to true crime and conspiracy. I mean, the algorithm is draining me. I guess the algorithm don't know where to push me because I just was doing the Malcolm sword, the death, and that was a whole bunch of conspiracy and stuff. So, honey, I'm just trying to figure it out. But I did upload some information on Jessica on her old Instagram. I haven't been on her Instagram and I don't know how long. It's been like 8 years. It's been a long time. So I remember two years ago I did upload a video, and it went viral. And then people was having think pieces and stuff. And I was like, I don't know, I ain't ready for this. So I closed it off. So now I'm reopening it up, and I put some pictures in there. And, people are excited. And it's so good to see the excitement for Jessica Kohinoor and just seeing what will that bring. Is this live? Hell, okay. All right, I got 3 people up in here. If you 3 people, can y'all comment? I'm looking for my sister Lisa Wilson. Usually she's in here, but she's not in here now. Okay, did I come too late, Lisa Wilson? Okay, she never missed a beat. And combined, but my road dogs, they just not here, so I'm just here with y'all. So it's exciting to see that. Now some people are saying, is that AI? Yes. I do have a filter. I have this is a wig. This is not my hair. I have on makeup, okay? I got on lashes, and some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to invest in my representation. I'm going to invest in myself. And I'm going to do as whatever I see fit. And no one is going to hinder me. I don't know. Because on this channel, I had one girl. She was like, can you please just come out here just raw, no filter? Why? No. No. That's never going to happen. Why? I don't understand the obsession. And then I look at her picture. She got makeup. She got a wig on. It's like, I'm asking you, can I see you without your wig? Can I see you with your nightgown on? It's like, why, weirdo? You're going to get what I give you. And this is me now. This is what I'm going to give you. So I'm going to do what I got to do to enhance so I can show up and show out how I see fit. And that's just what it is. That's how I always roll, and that's how I will continue to roll. And I just want to say thank you for all those that are here. Let me look in the comment now. We got Marcus here. Lisa, where you at? Hey. Lisa, I was like, Lisa never missed my beat, honey. Lisa always here. Hey, Marcus, how you doing, baby? What's going on, Marcus? All right. So yeah, so that's that, and it's exciting, yeah. But then it's like, okay, on my Instagram, um, it's not a long form, so I'm not gonna do too much long content, like 5, 10 minutes. That's gonna be too long on Instagram. It's pretty gonna be like 30, 40 seconds. So I guess I just do a whole bunch of pictures and a little cutesy stuff, but nothing major. But then it's like, what do you want to talk about? What do you want to do? And I thought about as Jessica. I was like, well, do I want to get involved in all this, all this, how can I say it? The government, the wars on transgenders. Do I want to get involved in that? I don't know. In my heart, I'd be speaking, I'd be cussing people out, right? But then I think about business, and it's like, well, okay, what do you really want to do? You want to do business with it or not? And I'm like, I want to do business. So I was like, well, maybe I should just keep it cute and not be an advocate, because the advocate is going to cause a lot of drama. Everybody's not going to agree with you. And I know I don't agree with most people out here. So it is going to be a conflict of interest. And then it's like, I don't want to go back and forth. I don't want to be known as combative. Like, I don't want to be out here, Jessica Kahinoor, she's arguing with y'all and fight. I don't want that. I want to be peace. Behind the scenes, I had nothing but peace in my life, and I want to remain the peace. Okay, I just want to look cute while doing it, baby. Yeah. So on my main channel, because I just created a Jessica Kohinoor YouTube channel, and I haven't told anybody about it because I wanted to see, will the name just last by itself? Will the name Jessica Kohinoor still in the algorithm? Is it still going to push without me trying to promote it? And then can I promote it on the Messy Sweet Spot? The Messy Sweet Spot is really messy when I tell you the audience. The audience is not a lot of them are not LGBT friendly. They do know about me, but maybe they see, I don't talk about, a lot of LGBT stuff, so whatever. And then it's like, okay, I don't want to push heavy on that because I don't want to get the wrong audience. So it's like, maybe I should just start from the ground up. So that's what I think I would do. And on Jessica Kohinoor YouTube channel, I would do a little bit more, a little bit advocacy work and a little bit of gossip, a little bit any and everything. And yeah. So, but on my main channel, I have been trying this whole summer. I've been trying doing different things to get the algorithm to just go for like stuff like Cardi B, Glorilla, just topics like that. But it's not hidden for me on that channel. I'm getting more viewership on my other smaller channels than my main channels. What hits for my main channel now is more conspiracy and like the Elon Musk files. Like, I haven't did that, but I feel like if I start digging into the Elon files and if I start doing, the Kris Jenner, and because it's like tearing down Hollywood. They cannot stand Hollywood. And it's when I get on there, I really can't be myself. And when I do true crime, I cannot be myself in true crime and conspiracy, but the work is good and it makes me some good money, so I don't want to lose that. And I tried to do the conspiracy on a smaller channel, but it's not picking up fast. So I'm like, well, fuck, maybe I need to rearrange this because I've been trying to push it and just be myself. Because with me, Jessica, honey, I love wigs. I love wigs. I love hair. I love makeup. I love jewelry. I love fashion. Girl, I like all that. But, when you're talking about true crime, they don't want to see that. When you're talking about true crime, they want you to mute all that. I just had someone on my true crime story to say, can you please stop messing with your hair? It's very distracting. And she might be right. So I can't bring my full self to certain tables, and I'm okay with that. So for like a criminal crime stories. Now I say, you know what? I'm glad she said that because I'm not going to put my face on there anymore. I'm just going to do some audio and call it a day. Okay, that's less work on me. Okay, okay. And then I can use this area because this right here, this is definitely just gonna be my raw how I feel. It's not centered with LGBT shit. It ain't centered with gossip shit. It's just really centered on just how I feel in the moment shit. That's just how it is for this channel right here. Jessica Kohinoor, I think it would be more centered towards LGBT because in the past, you know, the Kohinoor brand was an advocate for LGBT, you know. So over here, it will be, you know, definitely different because it's just personal right here. And the messy sweet spot, I'm thinking about going back to just audio with that shit too. I've been trying this whole summer. This whole summer, I've been trying to push it somewhere else. And it go a little bit, then it go back down. And I'm like, God damn, you know? And it's so, I should have never fucked around with that conspiracy, like those AI reaction videos. And I told y'all before I should have never fucked around with that shit, but I tell you again. So once I do an AI reaction video, what happened is they flood me with a whole bunch of viewerships. So my shit be sparking up. And that spark, it feels good at first because you're getting all these views, all this money. And it's easy because all you're doing is reacting to some bullshit, right? But it does not create longevity. It does not create people having a connection with you. And with the AI reaction, you know they get shit wrong all the fucking time. And then they push whatever agenda they trying to push, you know, despite the truth. They're going to push whatever they want to push. And I understand why they push lies because in the community of gossip, all they do is push lies. Even news, they push the lies. Even other YouTubers you think is credible, they be having bitches in their back pocket pushing lies. So it's like, okay. But it's no freedom. And then when it's downtime with AI, it's like, and then you just get stuck because they, like, I know when a lot of them is coming because all of a sudden I ain't never had a whole bunch of men interested in me because I do gossip shit over there. I had like 50% of my audience were men. Okay. I'm like, what the fuck? I know a devil is a lie. And then it was like 40 or 30% of my audience was 65 and plus, the dead. Okay, so I'm like, these motherfucking bots. But I ain't mind for a minute because they was making that pay. And I've been going back and forth this whole year. Sometimes, because I get so desperate. You know, I get so desperate. Not like I need a fix. So I get back into that AI shit. That shit jump back up. Then I'm like, fuck it, I don't want to be here no more. And then, so sometimes you see that. But I don't want to go back into AI shit ever again. But I do think possibly I need to probably get into true crime on my main channel, just audio, and some of that conspiracy, like Epstein files and stuff like that. I have like 3 serious channels. I call like the 3 serious channels. So I think I just go back to all audio with that one. But yeah, hey Lisa, what you think about all this shit, girl? Okay, and let me show you guys. You guys see this hair right here. This is a wig unit. I like this wig unit. It's the wig unit I have now. It's 22 inches. Go and get yours today. This video is unofficially sponsored by Outre. It is a wig company. It's very affordable. Not much at all. You know, they have them at plenty of, I will go to the websites. They have different websites that sell units. I would not go to your beauty supply store. Your beauty supply store, they're going to up the price $40 to $50. They up the price, you know, so a lot of times when I want to try on some wigs, I will go to the beauty supply store and I would try them on, and then I would take the picture, and then I would just order it online because, they up the price 30 to 40, $50. And, when I first get into wigs, I didn't know that. I used to buy a lot of my wigs from like different wig companies in my area, but now I never shop for wigs at stores because their prices are ridiculous compared to shopping online. So I love to shop online. And also, I do want, because I love wigs, honestly, I do. I do want to brand and get in that market of possibly doing more sponsorships with wigs. Jessica Kohinoor, back in the day, she used to do a lot of sponsorships with wigs. Wigs company used to pay her $1,000 just to do a video sponsoring a wig. Honestly, she used to get wigs all the time, sponsorships. So I was like, maybe I can go back and try to do that. I know things are different, but possibly. I do want to sign up for Twitch. I want to try to get that popping. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but we're going to try something, right? I went on live last night on TikTok. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I finally did it. I did go on live on TikTok, and I don't know. I just want to try different things. In the past years, I have not had a presence on social media because I don't do anything. I don't have a Facebook. I don't have an Instagram. I have allowed social media to kind of like get ahead of me, and I've kind of been left in the dust when it comes to social media because I just been living a life outside of social media, and I like that life so much. Don't get me wrong. I love that life. I never want to trade that life in. I want to keep that fucking life, and I want to keep my lifestyle. But I do know things are changing, and in time, everything changes. Things go up, things go down. So I have to make a change. This is my pivotal moment. Okay, so I'm bringing Jessica out. Okay. It be some stuff about the LGBT shit I be wanting to talk about, man. And I'm like, I can't talk it on my messy sweet spot because they not going to understand, and it's going to cause a whole uproar because it's not the right audience. The audience over there is so different. So I've been trying to fight it this whole summer. I've been trying to fight it, but I'm like, stop fighting it. Possibly just give in. And bring Jessica Kohinoor out. Do your LGBT shit over there. Have this channel. Do your personal shit over here. Then you got your all the three serious channels, which I'm probably going to take my face off of these three, is the criminal villains. And I know y'all like, well, shit, you changed the name so much. And I do, because I think about it and I'm an overthinker. And when you're an overthinker like me, it'd be like, nah, that ain't good enough. Change that shit. And I do like the evolution. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a person that I cannot stand the change. Let me tell you, don't ever go shopping with me. Okay? Don't ever go shopping. Do you know I would stay in one store for 6 to 8 hours? I will get there in the morning and I will close that store, all because I love the process of shopping. I love it. I get a drill out of it. I like shopping more than I like getting the shit. I promise you. And maybe I have addiction for shopping, and I don't want to solve this addiction because I love to shop. I love to buy, and I love going to the store. I love scanning the whole section, girl. I'm looking at everything. You hear what I'm saying? Then I'm putting everything I want in my basket, and then my basket be full. Sometimes I got to get 2 fucking baskets, depending on where I'm at. Then I want to decide, okay, well, which one's on sale, which one is not. I change my mind. Then I want this one. Then I go get some meat. I come back. Then I don't want that no more. When I tell you, some people that are not shoppers, they have night, they cannot stand going shopping with me. And I love it. And I don't want to be rushed. You might think, well, come on, let's hurry up. I'll be like, don't rush me. Don't rush me. Let me do it. Let me do it. I love it. I just love it. When I shop online, sometimes it take me a whole month to decide what I want. Girl, my cart be full. Do you hear what I'm saying? I got a Shane cart that's been full for 3 months. And I don't want you to, if somebody would have emptied my Shane cart right now, I'd be so fucking pissed. Because I worked my ass off shopping and getting the good shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, no, I'm going to wait for that shit to drop. Put that in. Look, I love it. I love it. I would not change shopping for the world. I love to shop. And I think also I want to incorporate shopping into something I do on social media as well, because I love looking at shit. I love shopping. I just love it. And I love shopping for hair units. I really do. I just love it. And another thing I love gardening. I have a garden, my back and my front. Now, my garden is full. It's over full. But when I tell you I love going to the nursery in the springtime, oh my goodness, where everything is blooming and blossoming. I cannot wait to spring come so I can see my trees blossom that I planted earlier this year. So it is so exciting to me. But okay, true crime stories and conspiracy, they don't fit with my personality. So I have to put on a character, and the character is, y'all seen Gigi, the character, you know what I'm saying? And it fits, it works, and I have no issues with that, and I don't want to change it. It's just this year, I was trying to since it's my flagship channel, I was trying to transition it. And it don't want to fucking transition, man. It's hard. So I'm like, well, maybe I should just stop fighting it and just, create different other things and just start up and just, I guess, I can try, and I am trying, but sometimes, you just have to give in and just have a different perspective and try a different way. And that's what it is. It's almost, have you ever saw those cubicles and it's like a puzzle and you got to keep on doing this. Then you got to do this way. Then you got to do this way. You got to keep doing it and trying it and trying it and trying it and trying it till you get it to go. And sometimes, have I ever been in a position where I'm not humble? Yes. And I have to humble myself because I'm like, okay, listen, to be honest with you, I've always been humbled, really. Yes and no. It's a conflict of interest, okay? Because a lot of times people be putting me on this pedestal, and I don't put myself on this pedestal. Okay, for instance, the East Side West Thing of Detroit. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, right? So, I have family from, East and West, and I have friends that's or associates from East and West. So a lot of my associates, they really thought I was a West Side girl. West Side is known to be more uppity or whatever. I don't see that. I don't see that. I don't see the world like people see the world. So I'm just like, East Side, West Side, it's all the same to me. I was just raised on the East Side. The fuck? But anyway, people see it different, and it is a big thing. West Side is supposed to be your more uppity, bougie people with more common sense. The East Side is supposed to be more ratchet, So, shout out to motherfucker donating $2. Thank you, baby. Mwah, 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 mooches. Always looking out for me. That's what I'm talking about. So I don't care about that. And I'll be like, I'm from the East Side. And a lot of West Siders like, oh my goodness, I thought you was from the West Side. I'm surprised you even claiming the West Side. You don't seem like a East Side girl. And I don't see an issue. My mind, I don't give a fuck. But the world does. The world will label you, and they will judge you based on what side of the area you live in or where you're from. And that does have power, and that does hold weight. So I have to start thinking about that. So now in the future, I might say I'm from the West Side. Fuck it. I might say, I'm suburbs. I don't know nothing about Detroit. I don't know. Okay. Depending on where I'm at and what I'm trying to get from the situation. Because, you know, people do judge, and more than ever this country is going to be way more judgy, and people lie all the time to get what they want. Lying is a sin, lying is wrong, hell, but everything else is wrong too. Would I lie? I will lie. Yes, I will. Yes. Do I lie? I don't lie. I don't have any room to lie. I don't have a reason to lie. I'm not in those areas yet. But then if I lie, I better be good with my lie. You know what I'm saying? Cause once you tell one lie, you gotta keep on telling more lies and more lies to keep up with the one lie. So yeah. So I don't know how I got here. I guess I was talking about being humbled and how people may see me certain way because he saw me as a West Sider, and I wasn't even thinking about it. If I was thinking about like him, I would probably say, well, I'm a West Side, or I don't want to disclose that information because I didn't think nobody cared, but people care. Another thing that, okay, say for instance, the Messy Sweet Spot, I have all these X number of subscribers. Even when I was back in the day, 5-10 years ago, when I had a whole bunch of subscribers, people will always look at me like, oh my God, you got all these subscribers. And I never saw it like that. I never looked at it like, oh my God, I got all these. I'm like, I don't know these people. I'm like, I don't see the world like that. Should I have? I possibly should have. I should start possibly thinking like everybody else, because maybe I'll take it more serious. I don't be taking shit serious, dog. I would take it more serious. If I really was like, oh my God, I would have taken more serious. How would you did that? By branding. I would stick to the brand. I would not keep on changing brands and changing names like I've been doing. Me changing names, changing my YouTube name, that's all my ego. Okay, that ain't nothing but my ego. Why do you be changing your name? Because I be like, you know what? I want to change the tone. Say for instance, if I'm doing true crime and I don't want to do true crime no more because it's maybe so depressing, or I can't be myself, or, I have to be so one way, and it's so much sad and depression sometimes when you keep doing that. And I'll be like, well, okay, let me change the name. So if I change the name, then they'll get it. We ain't doing true crime no more. The name is changed. So now I'm going to come out doing some skits. Hey, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. I be thinking, okay, I just changed the name. They'll get it. Shit. No. The algorithm don't work like that either. If I can go back again, I would just, whatever I'm excelling in, I would just keep it there. Right with the AI reaction. Okay, so I was doing good with the AI reaction. Yes, everything was up. But I stopped that shit. I'm always stopping greatness. I stopped that shit. Why did you stop the AI reaction video? Because I just felt like it was too good to be true. Oh, them views was coming in so good. And I ain't do shit but just look and just act goofy. And these motherfuckers, they love that goofy shit. Okay, as long as it's going to their beliefs. That's all it matters. Don't challenge what they believe. If you challenge what they believe, if you put doubt, or if you question, if you argue what they want to believe, then that's an issue. But if you act goofy to the shit like you so surprised and shocked, they love that shit. But I just felt like it was too good to be true. And then I felt like, well, shit, if I'm making these numbers like this with the AI reaction video, why can't I just bring my old self back and just be my silly self on here and make that same? It don't work like that. It don't work like that. The algorithm don't work like that. In the past, I think that I could manipulate the algorithm to go left and right whenever the fuck I wanted to do. Honey, this past year, I can't manipulate the shit like I used to. It has been a challenge. They have been manipulating me. Okay? God damn it. All right. So, honey, what are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do now? I'm looking and I love when you guys comment, so please comment and engage. Motherfucking, what you say? After I left the projects in '05, I never looked back, supposed to go forward to life. I know that's right. I left Detroit. I never went back. I know that's right. I don't blame you. If anybody living with the projects and you're moving up and forward, go. And you know what they try to say, motherfucker? Common sense. Look, when I was young, they would say, oh, yeah, you acting brand new. Since you want to move to California, you don't come back home. You acting brand new. We your family. This is where it all started because they try to make you feel like you fake. They try to make you feel like you're a fraud because you're not moving back. You're not doing what they used to you to do. No, I have evolved. I have changed. I'm not that same person anymore. And that goes with across the board. Even, some people feel like, why you got that makeup on? Why you got that wig on? Why you got that filter on? Because it's my choice. And my choices is reflecting of who I am. So I'm showing you who I am with my choices. Just like if you have a husband or boyfriend and they cheating on you, they are showing you who they are with the choices. Okay? So all this, you trying to make this illusion in your head, well, that ain't the person I used to know, so that ain't the person. Nah, that ain't the real you. That ain't the real you. Who is the real me? Can you tell me who's the real me? Because you can't. You don't even know yourself. Hell, tell me about the real me. Girl, get out of here. But just to go to show, they would do that by you moving. If you move out the projects and you don't come back, or you moved out the city and you don't come back into your city, they feel like you being fake and bougie and you ain't real no more. That used to be a big thing. I don't know if it's a big thing as much now, but it used to be a big thing. People always want to hinder you for your growth, and I cannot stand it. I feel like I am in the wrong group. I feel like, my goodness, I really want to stop. And everybody that feel this way towards me, I just want to cut the line off and just push them to the side and just throw them in the garbage. And I want to find a whole different group out here. I know y'all out here with my tribe at that have my likeness, that have the same mindset, that want to go further, that do like change, that do like evolution. And I want to be aligned in that group because I want to excel. It feels like when I'm around that type of group of people, it's like putting lotion, moisturizing my dry skin. I don't know if you guys ever had dry skin. Sometimes I deal with dry skin, but when I put moisturizer, especially Olay on my skin, my goodness, it's a day and night. My skin just feel like it's alive and it's thriving. My skin feel like it can breathe again, and it just feels so good and just, oh my God, I can feel my pores just enjoying it. It's that type of feeling and that type of moment and that type of strength that I get when I'm around like-minded people. And oftentimes these people in the past, they want to bring you back. Why do y'all want me to be like y'all? Go find like-minded motherfuckers, okay? I don't know. But I feel you. What else you got to say? A motherfucking challenge? What they say? It says challenging your name and keep everybody on their tongues because I wonder who's going to do one day for the next. So yeah, Jessica, what do y'all think about Jessica Kohinoor coming back? What do y'all think? Are y'all surprised that I'm bringing her ass back? Jessica Kohinoor. Listen, do you think the crime people that's interested in crime, they don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear Kohinoor. They don't want to hear that shit. They don't want me to have my titties out. I can't be myself. And I'm okay with that, But some people are like, won't you just be yourself? And another thing, listen, let me throw this box down. If I was 100% myself and I didn't have any patience and I didn't have any construction, I would be a horrible person. Naturally, myself is a bratty motherfucker. I'm bratty. I I'm inconsiderate. I want what I want when I want it. And it's always going to be about me. I can be very selfish naturally. And I'm thank God that I got from my natural ways, and I have more patience. I'm more considerate. I'm more humble, because if I'm my 100% natural self, girl, I can be a bitch. Okay? And don't give a fuck. But want everybody to give a fuck when I'm going through some shit. You know what I mean? Okay? So I thank God that that He gives me the strength to control some of my natural instincts, because some of my natural instincts is snappy like a motherfucker. Woo! Girl, I can snap. But you know what? I will say this. I've never snapped on anybody in life. Did y'all know that? Out of all the years I've been on this earth, I've never disrespected anyone or snapped at anyone. I've never called anybody a bitch before. I've never got into a fight. I got into a fight, but I got hit and I retaliated. I don't call that a fight, but I've never picked a fight. I've never done anything, or I never try to, harm anybody in a physical way. I've never did that. No. Yeah, so I'm looking here. Yep. So, damn, what else? I was looking for that fan. I got a fan. It's at the top of the ceiling, and it's a remote control fan. Do you guys have one? I can't find that remote control of the fan, because it's down here on the floor. Okay, and I can't go over there. I was looking for that fan. Well, I guess it's good to have this. Ooh, give me that fan. Jesus, give me that fan. And you know what else? You know what else too? Okay, so I put some videos and pictures up on Jessica Kohinoor, the old page or whatever. And some people were saying some stuff, and I kind of took it a certain way. And I'm so glad I was patient, right? Because I was like, oh, I want to tell this bitch, one person was like, something just don't seem real about this. Something just don't add up, right? No, yeah, that bitch gonna say something don't seem real, right? Girl, I went to her page. Man, when I tell you, all pictures, none but makeup, none but filters. Nothing looked like she had surgery all on her face. Not the good surgery, but the fucked up cheap surgery, right? Lord, I wanted to rip that bitch in. I wanted to say some shit. Man. It's a good thing I'm not 100% myself. And I wanted, okay, to get on a video, put her picture and start talk shit about her, because what the fuck you say that for? That's what I wanted to do. But I'm glad I'm not 100% myself. I'm glad that I had restraint, and I had strength to have restraint to calm down and just, because I said I don't want Jessica to have a reputation of being angry. I don't want Jessica to have a brand of arguing with people. I don't want that ever. I don't ever want to be out here on social media arguing with somebody or fighting with people or getting personal. I don't ever want that for myself. I don't want to drag people. I don't want to do that. Even though naturally, I may have a natural desire to want to do it, okay, but I'm not going to be my 100% self. Because listen, me being my 100% self, it's going to get me fucked up. You know what I mean? When I go to the store, sometimes I want to snatch that fucking bonnet off. Honestly, I just want to snatch that bonnet off this bitch head. But see, that's going to get me fucked up, right? See, being naturally myself can get me fucked up. Naturally, yeah, I see a guy and he got on sweats and I seen that dick. I just want to grab that dick. Naturally, I want to grab it. But you got to get restrained. So you can't do what you want to do. I have learned that when I was a young kid. I can't do what I want to do. I can't say what I want to say. It's a lot of things that I wanted to say when I was a teen. I was a young kid, but I lived in a household that was very strict, and a child could not really speak out of turn. I couldn't even ask questions, so I was, taught, restraint, from being 100% yourself. So I'm going to always have that restraint. And I thank God that I have that strength to have restraint. And I'm glad that I'm just not going through emotion. If I feel anger, I'm going to act upon it. I do feel anger, but I don't act upon my anger. I do feel certain ways, but I don't act upon it because I have restraint, okay? And so I'm glad to have, to me, restraint is a superpower. To me, that's a superpower a lot of people don't have, because you have seen on the news people get emotional, they get mad, they start shooting at you, they do all this stuff, they don't think, they just act because they're going through their natural self. And I'm not doing that. I got to have a power on that. So that's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. See, this right here, this is 100% me, okay? I'm silly, I'm flirty, I'm hoish, okay? The conspiracy, okay, it's best when I'm doing conspiracy. It's best that I'm an old lady that's very Christian religion, that feel like everybody in Hollywood is demonic and they're all going to hell, and we need to judge them. That's what it's all about. In crime, it's not that harsh of a tone. It's just like, oh my God, this is sad, just sad news every day, just getting into sad news. And it's a big market and people love to thrive on it. People love to want to know who got killed today, And see, my audience that's really like the bubbly, sexy me, they don't want to see that shit. So I have been conflicted with different parts of myself, because the true crime, conspiracy, sometimes they are a good audience for a good mix, but the sexy, flirty, bubbly is not a good mix for true crime, and it's not a good mix for conspiracy. They don't want to see a Jezebel on the screen, okay? They don't want to see that shit. They don't want to hear nobody lifting up no LGBT shit, okay? Okay. So, in the past, and I just started getting into AI reaction videos last year. Okay, my first time getting into AI reaction video was last year in October, November, or maybe it was last year, early April. Because the AI reaction videos and that whole channel stuff is brand new. I think I first noticed it last year, like in the springtime, and then I dibbled in it a little bit because that's when I did that brat shit. That was the first time I did that brat and that Judy relationship shit. I need to do another one. Say no. No, they just did a skit of them getting into an argument over they cheating. See, the AI reaction video, they gonna use that skit and push it out, okay? See that? In the AI reaction video, they not getting this shit out thin air. All they doing is looking on social media and seeing what y'all saying in the comment section and just making shit and just pushing the shit. And they do a good job with different pictures and keeping you in train. Now, some of the voices be horrible, but then some of the voices be all right. But whoever is behind it, they put a lot of money behind it. But honey, I was dibbling and dabbling in that shit. Whew, honey, I tell you. It's like a game, either you're going to stay in or stay out. And I was just dipping and dabbing, just went in, then came back out, went in. It's going to be consequences. And I'm suffering the consequences today. Ooh, oh my God. And I want to know, what do y'all think I should do? Do you think the Messy Sweet Spot, y'all all know that channel. Do you think, press 1. If you think that I should just do audio and like try to open a panel where people could come up like they used to do back in the day and stick with more serious topics, more like the Epstein, the elite stuff, the true crime-ish type of stuff, the kill Hollywood is demonic type of agenda, Press 1 if you think that's what I should do with that channel. Okay. And of course, I got my other channels to do other stuff, which I just created. You know. Press 5, you think I should fight it. I should fight it. And I should do, talk about Cardi B and Glorilla. And anything that's hot topping right now, like the current shit, the current hot topics, you know, I should fight for that and just, you know, should I do that? Which one? Now, if you're asking which one did you make the most money, do you want to know? True crime and conspiracy. Conspiracy, fast money. True crime, yeah, that's good. Okay, they gonna be stuck to that shit. I guess to really excel into that gossip, you know, trendy, you have to be really, really on top of. You have to be consistent, like a Breakfast Club, or you know, you got to work really, really hard and fast. And I can really try to push it, but I have to go to sleep, you know, early. I have to sleep early and I have to get up early. Because people that are very serious, they are up early in the morning pushing out videos. They not playing with it, y'all. Girl, I don't get up to 5 o'clock p.m. I don't go to sleep to 5 a.m., 6 a.m. What are you doing, Jessica? And I'm not dealing with no man. Girl, I am shopping. Girl, I kid you not. I am window shopping online. Okay, I have an addiction. I will eat, okay? I will watch TV and then just window shop to 5 to 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I would sit on that thing and window shop and go to this store and that store and then going back to this store. What sale they got over here? What sale they got over there? What they got? Then I got to read the reviews. What they saying in these reviews, okay? It is a mess. All right, Lisa said do both. Do it all. Lisa, that's a challenge. Okay, I could do it all, but don't you think I should do it in different channels, Lisa? Because, you know, they want to put you in niches, you know? Motherfucker said that used to be cool when you would do your talk show and you would have to call up. That used to be cool. Okay, do both. See, there y'all go again. Do both. How can I do both? I feel like the algorithm wants you to stick to one or another, you know? I also feel like when I do live streaming and uploads, they be like, to me, the algorithm feel like, pick a side, nigga. Do you want to do your uploads or you want to do live streams? But you can't have both. I don't know why I feel that. That's why I feel like. Well, tomorrow I would try something different because today on my main channel I did 2 videos. They did not do good, but I think the videos was motherfucking fire. I put everything on my videos. I love my videos, girl. I love my videos so much. I watch it over 3 or 4 times. Do you hear what I'm saying? That's how much I love my performance. So I know it's hitting, but the algorithm, you can have a great video, but if the algorithm ain't on your side, then fuck it. So tomorrow, I guess I do an upload. And I just do upload. No, a live stream. But I be feeling like my live streams is only gonna work on certain times, you know. So I don't know. I'm just like y'all say, do both. I'm just gonna push it to the motherfucking limit. Just put my foot on the gas and just see what happens. God damn it. Okay. All right. Well, anything else that you guys think I should talk about? Give me some advice, Lisa and motherfucker. What should I do for what should I talk about next on here? Just talk about whatever I'm feeling with at the time. All right. So besides this, girl, guess what? A relative of mine got beat up the other. Oh, I can't say that. Can I say that? Because I don't want a relative to look at me and think I'm gossiping about the family. So maybe I shouldn't say that. What else going on with me besides that? I don't have anything else going on. I just stand looking at that stuff, you know. I tell you, what else? What else can I say? My hair. Okay, so the last time I had my hair appointment was 2 or 3 weeks ago. Um, it was all right. I got a relaxer. You know, I know some of you guys don't like that. I don't care what y'all don't like because this is my hair. A lot of you guys gonna say, "Well, you hate your hair." Maybe I do. What are you gonna do about it? If I hate my hair, that is on me. I'm sorry to tell y'all, but when you die, you go to heaven or hell. You're not gonna have that fucking hair. All this stuff on the world is temporary. So if I wanna relax my fucking hair, that's what I'm going to do. If I want to bleach it, that's what I'm going to do. So I have to say that cuz I know it's a thing out here with people, "Oh, you hate your hair." Well, bitch, listen. I love to hate that shit because once I got that relaxer, it felt so much better. How did it feel better? Because when I brush my hair now, it's not as sensitive, it's not as thick. I don't have to go through all the kinks. It's not as much work. When I put oil in my hair, it really gets to my scalp now. Before my hair is so thick, so I gotta dig up in there. And I don't have any dandruff. When I have 4C hair, without anything on there, I used to get a lot of dandruff for whatever reason. But now that I have a perm or whatever you want to call it, a relaxer, and I've been doing a relaxer for a minute, I don't have any dandruff, no white shit. So, and I think because now my scalp can breathe more because my hair is thinner and the oils and the moisturizer, it penetrates my scalp more than when I had, the 4C. It was real thick and it just really couldn't penetrate. And then I could not stand raking that hair in there. And then when I was getting braids, my goodness, can I just tell y'all, I'm so thankful I don't get braids anymore. I cannot stand getting fucking braids. I cannot stand getting braids. When I tell you my scalp is so sensitive, especially with having 4C hair, and my goodness, just pulling and gnawing on my fucking scalp, it was worse. It hurt on the same level as a needle getting stuck in my gums. When I go to the dentist, you get stuck in your gums and it hurts your nerves. Yeah, that's the type of shit with my scalp, the nerves. So I don't have to deal with that shit no more. And I'm so thankful. So if me hating my hair, I like how it looks on me. Self hate looks good on me. It feels amazing. And if me having that 4C hair and not doing anything to it, if that's loving my hair, then I don't want to love my hair because love hurts. Love don't feel good to me. So I'm going to take the hate. All right. And that's how I feel about that. Okay. And some people say, "Well, why don't you just take the wig off? I want to see your hair. Why don't you just," because my stylist, "You got so much beautiful hair. When are you just going to allow your hair to just wear your hair?" Never. I don't care. I don't want to wear my fucking hair. Okay, and someone, "Well, do you hate your hair?" I don't know. Shit, I don't hate my hair. I just like wigs. I don't like to, press my hair. I don't like to manipulate my hair and doing all that for that styles. I don't want to put my hair in no goddamn ponytail. I like this, okay? I like how it's nice and I can just take this shit off when I go to bed. Brush my hair up into a ponytail, a hot ponytail, wrap a rubber band, or I don't use a rubber band that's rubber, but I use a rubber band, and it got a different material. I think it's a nylon rubber band. So when I'm pulling my hair out and I sleep, and then once I get up, I brush my hair down and I put that nylon ponytail in the back of my head, and I put my wig cap on and I pop on a wig. What wig do I want to wear today? Do I want to do this color, that color? I love options. I really do. I love to have the options right in front of me. I love how the wigs company, they're getting so advanced and they're so hard working, and they just keep going and going, trying to figure out bigger and better, trying to compete with each other. And I love that because good competition produces great results for the consumer. So keep it up, wigs. It says relax and dye my hair as well. All is how you take care of it now. I have my hair. Make another channel and do reviews on clothing, makeup, hair, makeup. Also show how you style your hair and makeup. You can get some sponsorship. Good idea. Yeah. I just think I just want to stick with the wigs. But you know what? I really don't like to do the whole transformation. You know how they be taking the wigs off and putting the wigs on. I just want to come and slay, honey, okay? Slay is already slaying. I'm just telling you know how I'm loving it. But I cannot stand those tutorials. They doing all day. They fucking with that damn glue. I don't want to see the glue. I'd be like, I just want to see how it looks. Can you stand still? You keep on moving around, then you install it. I don't want to see the install process. I just want to see you look pretty with it. Okay? I Give me a pose. Uh-huh. I just want to see how you look pretty with that shit, girl. Okay? That's what I want to see. So that's what I'd be interested in. Yeah. So, Gigi, are you trying to describe that goes on your hair? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to describe. A scrunchie. There you go. A scrunchie. Yeah, that's what I use at night. A scrunchie. Yes. Honey, let me tell you. When I get on this Twitch, I'm going to be so sexy. I'm going to have the titties out. They say on Twitch, you can say anything you want to say. Honey, I'm going to have my fat, my mouth. Listen, I'm going to talk about everything. Okay. I need to get on that TikTok too. I've seen a lot of motherfuckers on TikTok. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do on TikTok. For my TikTok, I want the lighting to be a little bit darker and I want to have like a lot of like neon lights, like a little sexy mood or whatever. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be talking about. I think I should have the mic. Damn. I should have the mic and do, hey, how y'all doing tonight? I don't know. Okay. Hey, how y'all doing tonight? Have anybody been swallowed? Have you been swallowed today? I'm just kidding. I wish this mic would move like I wanted to move. Hell, it keep on. It is something else. It is something else. All right. Well, I'm going to get on out of here. It's going on 1 o'clock. All right. I love you guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm thinking about, do y'all think I should go on my main channel for a late night talk? Because usually when I do live stream, don't I do well on late night talks? What y'all think? I don't know. Let me see what's going on out here in these gossip treats and maybe I can do one. Love you guys. Bye.